Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana everything, and welcome back to the channel and a video previewing Sunday night's match against Levante at the Camp Nou. In what is the first of a grueling run of 4 games in 10 days, we're about to have a fixture list that is chock full of late night kickoffs, the bane of Ronald Koeman's existence. Quick plug guys, if you're enjoying this video, feel free to hit like, subscribe and that little bell icon for more content like this. So, like we usually do with our match previews, we're going to look at the current form of the teams in question, followed by the squad news and possible lineups, and then we'll talk which players to look out for, and I'll give you my match predictions. Now, let's go ahead and look at the current form of the two teams. Coming into this match, Barcelona and Levante sit in 9th and 17th places on the La Liga table, with Barcelona ahead of Levante. Yes, I had to clarify on that because such are the times. Now, the last 5 league matches look like this for the two teams. Levante have had 4 draws and 1 win, whilst Barcelona recorded 3 L's and 2 wins. That means that Levante are currently on a 6-match unbeaten streak. Barcelona could never. What do you know about that, Barcelona? Well, super optimistic Culés though will be happy to hear that between now and Levante's last relegation, they have visited the Camp Nou 3 times and they have lost on all 3 occasions. Also, Barcelona will be coming up against a rarity in La Liga these days, which is a defense that is more porous than their own. Seriously. Levante have only kept 1 clean sheet the entirety of this season, though I don't think that's that much less than Barcelona's. Anyway, it's all par for the course with a Paco Lopez team though, and so on we shall go to squad news. Now, first up, let's talk about the home team. Barcelona are likely to be without Philippe Coutinho due to some muscular discomfort that he has suffered. Now, contrary to popular belief, it was not the muscular discomfort that kept Coutinho out of Wednesday night's training session after the Juventus game. He did miss that session, but it was actually because he has become a father for the 3rd time. Yes, Philippe Coutinho, congratulations, a sharpshooter on and off the pitch. Anyway, moving on. Koeman though might choose not to risk Philippe Coutinho against Levante because, you know, he does have bigger games coming up as soon as Wednesday night. Aside from Philippe Coutinho missing out, we now know that Samuel Umtiti and Ronald Araujo are back and ready to play. We saw them in action against Juventus. I think they would be a good bet to start this match as a partnership. I suspect that Koeman might want to give Langley a rest and also Umtiti a shot, a much deserved shot, at competing for a regular starting berth. Fingers crossed that Umtiti stays healthy, guys. So it's just the regulars of Ansu Fati, Gerard Piqué, Sergio Roberto and now Ousmane Dembele who are still unavailable, and with that in mind we can now take a look at Levante, and on their part they will be without the services of an injured trio of Enes Bardi, Jose Campana and Cheikh Doucouré. Head coach Paco Lopez though is unlikely to want to make many changes from the side that just last week beat Getafe 3-0 at home. Yeah, imagine that, beating the same Getafe that shut down and disrespected and busted up Barcelona's faces. Anyway, with that in mind, I think that Barcelona could line up with the following players. In goals, we could see Marc-Andre ter Stegen continue, although I wouldn't be surprised to see Neto here just, you know, to keep ter Stegen front, because, you know, we don't want you making any more errors. Jordi Alba, a left back. Samuel Umtiti, left center back and partnered by Ronald Araujo. Serginho Dest at right back. Then the double pivot is most likely to have Frankie de Jong, who next to him will be Sergio Busquets. And we will probably see Pedri continue out on the left, with Felipe continue out. And Koeman looking unlikely to trust Conrad de la Fuente, who I think should start. We will see Pedri probably start in that row. And Messi and Griezmann from the middle to the right. And Martin Braithwaite leading the line. Remember, Koeman did say that he needs Braithwaite in La Liga, where it is important to play with a number 9. So I trust that Koeman will play with a number 9. Now, for Levante, like we said, we're not expecting to see many changes from them. Why fix something that's not broken, right? So I expect them to line up as follows: Aitor Fernandez in goals, Carlos Clerc at left back, Ruben Vezo partnered with Sergio Postigo at centre back, Koke, yes, the former Koke of Sevilla, playing right back and captaining Levante as well. In front of them, I expect to see a 4-man midfield of Ruben Rochina, Gonzalo Melero, Nikola Vukcevic, and Jorge de Frutos Sebastian. I mean, that name though, Jorge de Frutos Sebastian, I'm feeling it. Anyway, up front, I expect Morales to make a return, partnering Roger Marti, as we usually see from Levante, because they love to play. Let me not preempt my next segment, because now that we know how these two teams are going to line up, we can talk about the ones to watch. So Levante, like I mentioned earlier, have a very leaky defense, and the reason for that is because they employ a very gung-ho attacking style of football, one that's very much typical of Paco Lopez's teams. It's a high-risk way of playing that has its very high rewards when the moments come. Like I just mentioned, they beat Getafe 3-0. Okay, and apart from that, we've seen Levante stay up in La Liga since their promotion in 2017-18 without too many scares of relegation. And between then and now, they have also claimed some big scalps in La Liga, including both Madrid teams and Barcelona. And when I say both Madrid teams, I mean the big teams. Okay, I'm not talking about like Getafe or Rayo Vallecano. No, I'm talking about Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. In fact, it was Levante that prevented Barcelona going undefeated back in 2017-18. Yeah, that L still hurts to this day. We could have had a golden trophy. The man who was integral to each of those monumental wins for Levante was Morales, and I expect him to once again be the player to watch out for, especially with, Barcelona's high fullbacks and slow holding midfielders. It's going to be basically a foot race between him and our centre backs every time Getafe have the ball, because they'll look to knock it long to him. And trust me, he's brilliant at running into that channel between left back, centre back, or right back, centre back, that area. He's very good at exploiting that space, and he's got a very good shot on him. Yeah, he's not bad with the finishes. For Barcelona though, key to their attack, I think, will be Martin Braithwaite, and he'll probably be worth keeping an eye on. But the one to watch for this match though could be Riqui Puig. Now I know I didn't even mention him in my expected starting 11, but I have a hunch that after what he did against Juventus, he's probably gotten into Koeman's head just a little bit, and Koeman is maybe thinking, maybe this kid can start some of the garbage minutes that we have. And if he can start against Levante, I think he will be the one to watch, because the energy and inventiveness that he brings to the team could be a difficult thing for Levante to deal with. Difficult for just about anyone really. Atletico Madrid, the Atletico Madrid, with Simeone and all the Thomas Partey's and whoever, they struggled to deal with this kid. So I'm pretty sure he'll tear it up against Levante. Should the pint-sized Catalan not start, and should he continue to suffer oppression at the hands of his big bully of a manager, any one of Messi, Griezmann, Alba could be the difference makers for Barcelona. going for it. And so, taking all this into consideration and hoping that for the third game in a row, Ronald Koeman does not screw up his starting lineup, then I'm going to go ahead and give you my match prediction. And you know what? I know that Levante have basically lost every game they've played at the Camp Nou since 2018. And there isn't much reason to think that that's going to change, considering how leaky their defense is. But they are also a team that is capable of making life uncomfortable for Barcelona. And like I have said in the past 2 match reviews, if you can make Barca's life uncomfortable, if you can get up in their faces, they will most likely just, turn tail and run. Which is why I think it's important for Barcelona to start Riqui Puig in this game. And my prediction goes as follows. If Riqui Puig starts, this is a win for Barcelona through and through. Should he not start, and should Ronald Koeman just choose to have another brain fart as far as team selection is concerned, then I'm going to say Levante could take something out of this. Thank you guys. That is it for my match preview. What are your thoughts on the upcoming game? Who do you think will be the game changers who will come out on top? Thank you for tuning in, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, do not forget to like and subscribe to Blaugrana Everything for more content. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.